Hello everyone, this is Phantom2502 and welcome back to my Satisfactory Let's Play Update 4. This is episode 38, and in this episode I'm going to show you around what I've been building for the last 15 hours. Basically my heavy frames. Yeah, I think it's the heavy frames. Heavy something frames. It's not coming to me. Heavy modular frame setup. Computers. And modular frame. No, it's not modular frames. Modular engine, isn't it? There. Basically everything to get these things working. And I got it all done in the oil section. Mostly because this uses rubber. And I guess this one... I guess these two, if I were to redo this, maybe do it back in the other section, probably would have taken a less to build, because this build took a lot of building. So now, I guess I'll show you around first. Actually, before doing that, let's finish off research. Alright, biocoal, no. Fine concrete, no. All these kind of suck. I guess biocoal. Get another hard drive going. Alright. Okay, so let's look at, I guess, inputs first. So we have iron extracting down there. That's a pure node. So that's going to be at 240 a minute, and we're going to be using pretty much all of it once we get everything connected and running. Down here I had to add a second coal because we're going to be doing some foundry work, and there's some extra coal power plants on this side down here. Let's see, what else is there? Whoa. Alright, and then we have copper up this hill. There's a copper node. So we have that copper node there. It should be mentioned that I did get a green power slug. I think it was like on that ledge over here or something like that where I picked it up. Alright, so copper, we don't have the alternate recipes yet, so these go into copper ingot smelters, and that gets combined and put into 3 constructors for copper sheets, as you see. Then over here is all the coal set up. So this is going to be motor. No power right now. I'm going to turn it on with you guys. This at 50% for motors. Some encased industrial beams. Some stators. And some steel beams and steel pipes. Then obviously over here we have steel ingots. We don't have alternates yet for that. That would be better, but we don't have it. And then the high-end items are on this side. So these two are circuit boards. And then the end items should be heavy modular frames. Modular engines. And computers. And that's pretty much the whole point of this build, and then all of it's going to go up and join the path that used to be the plastic and rubber path, but now it's just coke coming up. But it's going to merge in there and then go up to the truck and then be brought back to base and put into storage. Alright, circuit boards, we don't have any extra producing, so that's not going to go into storage yet. But we will in the future. I mean, we don't really need circuit boards, we need more of the computers and the Heavy Modular Frames. Alright, so there's a few more inputs. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a second tractor station here. I have a second tractor out, and that's because I needed even more iron and had to go further over this way to get more iron. So this over here is our limestone node. That's just to make the concrete for the encased industrial frames. We're using the wet concrete recipe down below for that. So we're not going to use too much out of this, but a little bit. And then the iron on this side is basically going directly into the foundries for the steel. So we'll be using 90 from this side and like 240 from the other one. Basically this part looks like this, and it's actually, there's several iron nodes here as well, so we can put more stations later, but yeah, there's a truck station there and some more iron there. That's just a normal node. Yeah, I think that just passed me. Alright. That shows off what I added over here. Is that other guy coming? No. And I think this is that's my automated guy for that route. Yeah. It's about 500 meters away, so I thought it was worthwhile. Doing a truck ride than the conveyors. We're trying to do stuff around 500 meters or more. We're going to try and do vehicle transport. Hopefully it'll help with the late game. Alright, so down here, as you can see, I've added extractors. We have a total of 8 now on 3 lines. One of the lines goes to these 6 coal generators, and we're actually using coal. We're splitting the coal and bringing it here. Yeah, and 3 of the generators on the end will go to these ones. Then these 6 basically are going to get shared between 2 locations. They're going to get shared between here, which needs 630. So as you see, the full top one's has a full 300, and it's going to go all the way to the end and back around, kind of make kind of the manifold design that way. And then where they're supposed to meet, I put valves to make sure that we don't get any backsplash, and put valves in this corner over here to make sure we get proper splitting at this corner. Yeah, so that's going to have a maximum of 80, which is more than what we need. Maximum 220, which is more than what we need that way. This way is going to go to our floor where we have refining processing. Since we have the pure iron and wet concrete, we're able to do refining downstairs. Alright, so let's start getting this online. Oh, did I really do that? I guess I did. Okay, let's do this a little differently then. Connect them together, because we need to connect this all to the power part of the grid and those ones as well, but because we need these to generate the coke to get that running. But I think Yeah, let's get this running a little differently. There. Hold on. Let's just make sure that at least the original ones are running again. Alright, let's get it started. Whoa, kinda nuts. Alright. Alright, let's get all these things online. Alright. And the power online as well. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted. Oh, memory search is done. Just get this section complete. Right, I think that's all of them. This one is running at 75%, and I changed this one back to over to 100. And that should process all of the heavy, what is it, heavy oil residue? Yeah. Okay, and then basically what I did is still one rubber on the end, but all these are plastic because we need a lot of plastic for the computers and the circuit boards, so that should produce it. Alright, let's go change a recipe, get a new alternate recipe, and I guess show you guys the rest of it. Wait a second, why is that not working? Oh, okay, that explains a lot. Really? I didn't extend this? I guess I didn't. Interesting. There. Wait a second, do I have anything? You know what, let's just... do it this way. Oh, there is a connection. Okay. Must have missed that part. I didn't think there was a connection. Alright, let's get everything done first down here. So we could have got that recipe first, but oh well. We'll get that after this. And now there's going to be, what, it's 30 of each, and there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 30 is 180. We have 240 producing. We're going to be fine there. Alright, let's go see what alternate recipe we got? Man, over here. Oh, diluted packaged fuel. That's huge. That is very huge. Wow. Okay. Definitely getting that over everything else. Now it's the other recipes are recycled rubber, recycled plastic, and the heavy oil residue alternate. Combined together, that basically takes, like our oil we're doing 240, we can triple the number, that number for plastic and rubber. It's actually quite impressive. Oh yeah, I could show you guys what I built to get downstairs quickly. Hypertube! Whoa. Alright. This one's where our concrete's going. As you see, it's only a little bit, because that's all we need. I didn't want to run the full thing at 100%. Let's see, what did I bring? Did I get wires down here? Yeah, I did. Alright. Kind of wondering, maybe... kind of want something on this side. There. Yeah, I guess I can kind of make that a little different. Make that a little bit too. Let's get all this started. So over here is basically using the alternate pure iron ingot recipe, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We won't need all of it in this case. Probably get by. We could have got by with 7, to be honest, but it is what it is. Actually, I think we only really need 7, so. Well, we'll do all 8 of them anyways. Worst thing is it'll back up. Let's get all those running. This is mostly, well, we need a lot of screws for computers and heavy modular frames, but it's mostly for the inputs of the heavy modular frames. Alright, that finishes all of that. And then all of those go into this segment. Alright. Basically, these are all using the iron ingots to make screws and rods and all that stuff, and we're basically going to make using the regular rotor recipe, and we have 3 of these. And then to the stitch iron plate alternate recipe, we have 3 of these. We got wire in here. We're using the alternate iron wire, taking iron ingots for wire. And at the end here we have cable for some of that wire, and also some of that wire goes upstairs as well for what is it, stators? Yeah. And some of the things over here are the next step items. So we have 5 of these are modular frames. And then the one on the end is smart plating for the modular engine. And that's what's being made down here. As for the inputs to all these, I think we have, first 6 are screws. I'll just show you what they are later. Come on. That. Gotta get these all connected. Alright, so the first 6 of them are screws behind us. And we got 2. Oh, we need another one. There we go, and off to the next one. I wonder why this one's yellow. That's weird. Must have forgot a belt. Odd. Alright. Alright, so basically all the ingots are going to come into these 2 belt systems and come into here. As I said, the first 6 are screws, the cast screw recipe, I think. Oh, that's rods. This one screw? Yeah, the cast screw recipe. Cast screw recipe obviously skips a step of rods. It's a bit more efficient at this stage until we get steel rods and steel, using the iron ingots to make steel ingots recipe. But for now, that's a little more efficient. We're using that. We have about, I think, 4 iron rods here. And then we get into iron wire after that. And then we just keep going down the line. Come on. That needs to be upgraded. Alright, 6 of 7. Let's get her to there. Make that a level 2. I think these are the iron wire recipes, so that's the iron wire recipe. I think we have 5 in a row of those. Just getting all these things online. One more. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's see, where are we now? After the 5 iron wires, we have the regular iron plate recipe. We don't have anything better yet for that. I think and then another iron wire. Then I think 4 more iron rods. That's for This one was for the cable. These 4 are for the modular frames that need it. Alright, then and the last ones over here are iron wire again. That's for upstairs. And these 5 over here are screw recipes. Oh. However, I built a little bit too many. We'd only actually need... Only actually need 3 at the moment. Otherwise, and this one's down to 22%. That's all that's needed for upstairs. Alright, that should generate a massive amount of stuff. Let's just make sure everything's green. I just don't want to have to come back down here and not have anything working. Something not working. I think everything's green. This one's yellow over here though. Interesting. Did I miscalculate or what? Alright, 65. So 25. This will be 50. Come in with 15. 50. Come in with 15. 65 there. Alright, 15 plus 65 is 80. 80, another 25 would be what, 35, I think? I'm almost wondering whether I'm missing something somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm missing something, some sort of input. Alright, so that's supposed to be 25. 50. Oh, I get it. Some of these need everything to back up first before. Alright, well, it will do that, so not a problem. Right. Alright, that could be the reason why things are yellow. Just make sure it's good. 25, 50, 75, and these are 15 a piece, I think. So 90, 105, 120. Alright, so it should be 10 coming through here, but due to these splitting evenly, that's why we get some inconsistent yellows. Alright, so until this whole thing backs up, this won't back up. Alright, that's not a problem. It will in time. Alright, so that's this floor done, and the middle floor done. And hypertube. It's getting a little annoying traveling without the hypertube. Alright, let's get our coal started. Oh, so you already have a power line down here. boundaries. That's the first two sections. Cased beams. That. Let's bring this into this section. One, two, get our copper sheets running. And hopefully before our lines start really backing up, like, oh, they already are. Oh well. I was gonna say, before everything backs up like crazy, let's get the end of the line going. But it looks like everything is already backed up pretty bad. Alright, let's... I think that's everything. Now it'll be just interesting to get everything going. As for the line, once things ease up, it should be down to 66, 76 with the petroleum coke extras per minute going in. I think we have 165 on the other line on the other side. So that should bring us into the 230s, 240s, 240, 241 a minute going into storage, which should be fine. Of course, there's going to be a little bit extra with all this extra stuff going in. Alright. Oh, started moving again. That's always good. Bunch of smart splitters doing their jobs. Alright, did the MAM go or not? Oh, we never actually researched. Awesome. Alright, that'll probably be it for the episode. So that shows you my setup that I have. So down below at the bottom is where all the iron stuff's being done and the wet concrete. And then this is the advanced oil stuff. And Heavy Modular Frames is used for the, I think, adaptive control unit. So it's still nice to have it here. All the coal stuff, a bit of the copper stuff, and all the mining. So, and our hyper tube and plastic and rubber down there. So let's just look on power, because we should be really close to that maximum. 2025. The little down parts, my water setup from 2 episodes ago, I ended up taking away the valves off the bat, ended up putting in pumps on all of them. That ended up, I'd say, almost solving my power issue. Oh. Now, the good thing with batteries, we don't need to worry about max power anymore. We only need to worry about average power. So, even if it goes above our max power just a little bit, see, max consumption will be 2100. But as long as our average doesn't pass 2095, we don't have to worry about it. Looking good so far. want to make sure everything goes green, because we should have pretty much everything maxed or put the percentages down enough to get everything running. We have some frames going. Yeah, so basically all the stuff from downstairs comes up in two lines. One of them's everything but screws, and then the other side is just screws. And in the middle, the rubber and plastic join it to come up here. Oh, there's some rotors. No wires yet, eh? That's interesting. I think I know why. On the wires, right, it has a smart splitter down below, so it's got to fill up that cable thing before coming up here. So that means those two will take a while before they start. And does Heavy Modular Frames need, what is it, stators, motors? Modular Engines do. What would hold up there is steel pipe. Oh yeah, steel pipe would have to back up and then join as well before going here. Anyways, nice to see, look at everything work, do their thing. Yeah, that iron is definitely going. Do have cable, means we must have wire there somewhere. No, maybe we should just go check up on it. Yeah, that is definitely the way to travel. Alright. Obviously there's a few on this side that are a little low, but that should affect rotors, not really iron. See, irons don't go past here until it's overflown. So, oh, it's right, because wire stacks of 500, so that takes a long time. Alright, so I guess we'll almost be there. As you see, there's a separate wires for over there. And our screw line is over here. This one shouldn't back up, I hope. Wire and rods. And our plates and that joins. Is this backing up yet? Some of them are backed up. Some of them not so much. These ones should flicker because basically we have enough up for, what is it, not 210, but was it 35 inputs apiece? So 70, 140, 210, 280, but we only have 240 coming in. But I calculate we only really need 234 in the system that we have. 280 is because I thought we needed a lot more screws, and we will for expansion later. Because I just saw the computer and the heavy modular frames were lower percentage than 100, so we will do some expansion later. Alright. Our water system is doing well, I guess. Going to assume. Yeah, water's looking good. Reducing our concrete. Power's actually staying, even though the max consumption's over our capacity. Yeah. It's looking good though, most of the time. Power's not really dropping too much, so everything looks like it's getting enough water most of the time. There's a bit of extra built into almost everything, so that's good. Right. Modular frames isn't perfect. We're actually missing like 1 point something for this, so this last one will be short. Reinforced iron frames sometimes, and probably a little bit more right now because of the inconsistencies over here. Smart plating doing well over here. Thing is, we have smart splitters, but we don't have programmable splitters. It's definitely something we should be trying to get soon enough. That means automating Caterium. Let's get the supercomputers. Alright. Let's look up above. Oh, wires up here finally. Alright. Everything look good on here? Okay, we got extra pipes coming out. Beams are going good. Concrete's going in. That's good. Oh, man research. This one's wire. No, rotor. Oh, yeah, no, wires back there. Okay. Should be making rotors. Oh, I just thought about it. Rotors are probably going to have a hard time. Because first it has to back up on the smart's plating line before it even comes up here. Oh, we do have some though, so it must be backing up. But we're going to have quite a few extra rotors. Alright, and that comes through here. Then we have our plates. Or copper sheets, sorry. Goes down this side. Our iron and our coal. Comes our screws. Alright, everything seems to be coming in here pretty good. Even backed up on screws. Alright, computer. Alright, backed up on everything. Screws not entirely, which is good. electrodes come in. Modular engine. Right, motors. That's just starting to get going. Alright. And all the outputs come out there. That's all the smoke from the petroleum coke generators below. Alright, it's already 45 minutes, so we're going to end the episodes right now after we check this. Ugh, none of these are good recipes. Guess we'll look at the electrode circuit board. So that we can't even use because we don't have quartz, and this one's pointless, so might as well. Alright, and our hard drive ends. So this is Phantom 2502. Thanks for looking at my setup. Oh, right. Yeah, before going. Forgot about that. I wanted to finish the research. Although I guess we're not going to be able to do that anyways. So anyway, this is Phantom 2502. This is the end of episode 38. Please join me next time when I will, I guess, enhance the capabilities of the current production of the current area to maximize some things, and hopefully by then we have enough in storage to research the next research on the fuel generators and Mark IV belts. We really do need those Mark IV belts now. I'm Phantom 2502, and until next time.